Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are doing a Yandere Arthur Morgan and Yandere Dutch Vanderlee, sharing you, the listener, headcanons in a rivalry scenario. So let's get on to business, shall we? Disclaimer: Arthur Morgan and Dutch Vanderlee are not Yandere canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters and Yandere's is fine. Just do not be illegal or gross about it. You know who you are, you dirty flaky biscuits. Yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life. Also, remember to separate fiction from reality and headcanon from canon. Thank you. Now let's do this. One sec. Okay, let's do this. Headcanons first. Arthur Morgan and Dutch Vanderlee fell both in obsessive love with you. Dutch is the leader of the Vanderlee gang, and Arthur Morgan is one of his right hand men and has been for the longest of times. They both had their eye on you and wanted you to be theirs. Although Dutch was still with Molly for a good amount of time, but we don't talk about that too much. They would not they would have decided to share you as that was their best option at first, and they both would take care of you and make you theirs and theirs alone. At first, everything would be good with them sharing you. They both started to court you and share their feelings for you, with you, of course, and you were favored by both of them. Arthur taught you skills on how to pew pew, hunt, and survive on the land if need be, as well as teaching you how to be an outlaw as well. Dutch, on the other hand, is the one to pamper and spoil you more than Arthur does because he always is trying to get points with you to be your favorite out of the two. So he does not work you like a dog and lets you get away with much more than Arthur does, except for being with another man or woman other than him and Arthur. He would not allow you to sleep around with anyone else. Hell, he only lets Arthur get near you because out as of right now they are sharing. Keywords as of right now. Dutch is more of the jealous type of the two, even though he is still seeing Molly on the side. He gets upset when Arthur gets more time with you than he does, and that you do not spend all that time with him. Arthur is more chill of the two and is the more so trusting of Dutch and has in faith in Dutch that he is not that he has faith in Dutch that he is doing his best for the gang and for you as well. Arthur keeps this faith up for a long time and it will cost him his life, but more importantly, he might lose you. They both would unalive rivals for you, although Dutch is more sadistic than Arthur about it, while Arthur is more get it done and put it into the person that is their rival. They both will not want rivals to be near you, and they were not going to allow that to happen, no way in hell. They both confess their love for you at different times, leaving you confused about who you should be with and you should say yes to. This is when they learned about each other and both of them being into you and agreed to share you. If you accept their love, you can bet life at the camp would be good. Molly, of course, calls you a few colorful words because you did not only steal her man Dutch, but also Arthur Morgan. If you turn down their love, they are not going to be taking no for an answer. You're going to be theirs and theirs alone, mark their words. Either way, if you accept their love or not, your reputation around camp would be that you are a taken person and that you belong to Dutch and Arthur. This will cause them to look at you differently, and you are the one who now has to lean on Dutch and Arthur so you are not singled out by the gang. In the end, they would share you, but if even one of the Yanderes of them is not good at sharing, then everything will fall apart. Dutch is not the best sharer, and there is that sorry, tongue twister. Dutch is not the best sharer there is when it comes to being a yandere, and the more unhinged he becomes, the more possessive he gets of you, and the more he cannot stand sharing you with Arthur Morgan. He will actively put Arthur in harm's way to make sure that you stay away from him and become his, and his alone. Arthur ends up with tuberculosis, and he ends his last days and he spends his last days as much as he can with you while he watches the man he thought he could trust the most steal you from him. It makes Arthur Morgan frickin' bitter as heck, and he worried about your safety. He will try his best to get you to leave the gang with Abigail and her son, Jack. Anyways, now on to the scenario. Dutch can't share Yandere's Arthur Morgan and Yandere Arthur Morgan and Yandere Dutch Vanderlee. No one's point of view. Dutch was not doing so well. He was getting annoyed with how close you were becoming with Arthur Morgan instead of him. So, see, they had decided to share you, but Dutch did not like it anymore. He does not want to share you with anyone anymore. And he was going to put his foot down. He walks over to you and Arthur, and you look up at him with a smile. Hello, Dutch. Arthur was showing me some of his sketches in his journal, you tell Dutch. Was he now? If he has time to write in his journal, then he has time to work, Dutch says coldly, and both you and Arthur could pick up on the cold tone. Do you have something you want to say to me, Dutch? Arthur says back to him. Actually, I do. This sharing thing between us is over. Your name belongs to me, and I am not letting them be near you anymore, Dutch says, and your eyes go wide. You knew they would fight at some point, but you did not think it would be over you. Like hell they belong to you, Arthur snaps back, standing up and getting in front of you protectively. They are their own person, and no one owns them, Arthur insists. Arthur was standing in front of you now, but he was just obsessed with you as Dutch was. Stand down, Dutch orders, and the two of them glare at each other hatefully. You could sense something bad was going to happen if you just sat there. If you two cannot share, you start and they both look at you, then I don't want to be with either one of you, you say, and you stood up and left Arthur's tent. You could feel their eyes on you, and you knew this was not over, but you were not getting in the middle of their pee-pee match at all. Back with them, they glared at each other. Your name will be mine, Dutch tells Arthur. Sorry, I wrote the wrong word. One sec. Arthur. I don't share anymore. You can't believe you. Sorry, you can believe that they will. You can believe that they are yours, but I know they love me and they will be my love. Sorry, that was a tongue twister. Arthur. Arthur shoots. Arthur shoots back and goes off to make sure that you are okay. Dutch glared at Arthur's back. Now, if I have anything to say about it, sorry, sorry, my phone's going off. Ignore that. Judge glared at Arthur's back. Not if I have anything to say about it. All is fair in love and war, Arthur Morgan, Dutch says, and left with a cold huff. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do it and all that good stuff. And I hope that you all enjoyed this. And stay set. Patreon outro. Patreon outro. First up is Mist. Thank you, Mist, for being my first membership on YouTube. Thank you, Mist. I appreciate you very, very much. You're very much appreciated. You're stunned and handsome as usual. Thank you, Mist. And thank you, Pumpkin Toffee, for being my current second Patreon. You're wonderful, beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. I appreciate you as well. Thank you to my first and original patron and my newest patron in the Queen King's Majesty tier, Gav, respectively Gav and Throwback. Thank you both. You're both beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. Thank you. I appreciate you as well. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this, and if you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do it. And stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye. Secret outro time. Secret outro time. Secret outro time. Secret outro. A baseball bat. Welcome to the secret outro. And the secret outro question of the day is: would you prefer Dutch or Arthur? 100% I would go with Arthur Morgan. 100%. But what would you choose? Comment below. Stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye.